He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. No one near him. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%. Oklahoma City has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Speedy, good. Speedy's got 30.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Here's Marjanovic. Nifty move. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Thunder leading by 14.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Charlotte has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
Here's Speedy. It's blocked. Outside, Lynn to the inside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Durant's got his 3rd rebound tonight, and that one's good. And that's 10 points for Russell Westbrook.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Durant dishes to Ibaka. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 4 assists in the game.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
All sorts of time. No good from Lamb.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Here's Speedy. Some solid defense there from Lynn. Hornets trail by 18. Lets it go with a 3. That's good. Lynn's got 7 points in the game. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Charlotte has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. No one near him. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And the first half is...
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I don't really know. To be honest, I was just looking for chances to get my shot off, and I just...
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Freak really making a difference here.
Yeah, you just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
Williams down low with Jefferson. Kemba Walker is out there with Lee. And it's Batum in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Here's Williams, and count it from 19 feet away. The Thunder leading by 15. There's the pass to Speedy. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Back to Westbrook. Clock at 6. Here's Durant, 11 feet away, and he drops that one in. Durant's got 13.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Jefferson gets the bucket.
That's a confident play there. Great execution.
Oklahoma City has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Jordan with a screen on Lee. Speedy the pass to Jordan. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Here's Speedy. He's got 34. Back to Westbrook. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Westbrook's got 12 points in the game.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey guys, I got a chance to hear what Steve Clifford was saying to his team. He told Batum that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. He also wants to see a patient offense, work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half, and Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Walker against Westbrook. A 3-ball. Walker's shot is off.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
To the middle. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Jordan. Inside, stolen by Walker. Williams kicks to Lee. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Take a look at what Lee's done. He's knocking down 3s as effectively as 2s, and that's saying something.
And it's been such a valuable part of their offense today.
The Hornets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw from Lee is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Walker. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Poked away. Out on his own on the break.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Lynn's shot is off.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
That shot wide open. Speedy's got 41.
And they seem to have gotten something out of almost every possession. Their defense has been just as good, just a tremendous performance all the way around.
Yeah, and they're doing it in hostile territory, too. I mean, don't forget about that part of it, which makes it even more impressive.
Move the ball and stick it to right.
He kicks to Waiters. Pass to Speedy. Back to Waiters. Clock is at 3. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second.
Hornets ball.
While we have a quick chance here, let's now take a look at some point guards who have been dead on target from the floor over the course of the past 10 games. Freak, number 1.
And that percentage is what you'd expect to see from your big man. I mean, to get it from a guy who spends most of his time on the perimeter says a lot about his efficiency.
He has been absolutely deadly from the field, and that's because he's just as good at creating his own shots as he is at getting shots for his teammates. He knows how to find the open looks.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's the screen. There's the triple. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Knocked away. Pushing it up. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Now a chance to see the numbers for Walker. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. He's averaging 19 points per game, 6 assists, and just over 2 steals. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Absolutely. I mean, he has those real natural scoring instincts. The ability to find creases in the defense, just fantastic.
Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. Lamb, good. Lamb's got 8 points.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
There's the pick. Screened by Ibaka.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
Feeds it to Robertson. His first shot coming late. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
No good from Lamb. The Thunder shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Speedy, that's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 5 assists in the game. The feed to Lamb. Lynn, a screen on Ibaka. Lynn kicks to Batum. And Robertson pulls it down. And here are the Thunder now. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Speedy, he's in at the point. Henderson out there with Durant. Then there's Nick Collison, and it's Payne in at the 2 guard. Here's Speedy. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of
my
UNLV,
goodness.
no doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my...
Oh, nasty.
Oh,
nasty.
did he get?
That was nasty.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.